Okay, y'all, I know I'm looking like a mess right now. My voice, well, literally wearing a shirt that I now wear for when I'm like working out or something. I got back from work and I've just been like trying to cool down because I knew I wasn't gonna have time to take a shower before I like film this because this needs to go up soon and I need to film and edit this still. This is very much a, what's it called? Like, I just need to talk video. So minimal editing, like I just put the camera down. I have my computer here so I can also like keep up with what's going on here, which I'll like let you guys know about in a second. This is very like chaotic. I'm balancing you guys on my foot, on the computer, on a stand. So yeah. Anyways, I got back from work, was really hot, and was like trying to cool down so I like didn't look disgusting on camera. And so I feel like I've cooled down enough and I took my hair down so I look a little bit more presentable for you guys. But I had a couple ideas for today's video and I was going to do them. Like, I went into work today thinking about coming back home and filming, and like I had a fully fledged out idea. But then I go to work and I get through work and now I'm mad. So I don't want to like speak about things until a certain amount of time has passed. Not that things are like sensitive information, but still like I want to keep things private. Like I don't want to put a company, organization, whatever, like on blast, you know? So, and then like obviously like the people that work there, and it just for me it's like too much. Like that's just too much. So I'm like, okay, if years have passed and like for some reason I still care and remember enough to talk about it, like, or I guess if I remember it, because I guess it could just be like a funny story, but like if I remember, then I was like, okay, then I can talk about it because it's like really far removed. Like it's in everyone's past, not just in my past. But after today, I'm just like, no, like I need to vent. I need to talk about this. I'm gonna break my rule. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to not explode. I've told like a number of my friends already too, and clearly I'm still like not settled. So today, okay, well, actually, it starts yesterday because as I was talking with my friends, I remembered a little bit more about some stuff. So yesterday we have a work app, and yesterday there was a message that went out to my group because at work we're separated into different areas. So like my area got a message, and it specifically added me and then one other of my coworkers, and it was like clean the chairs and the sofas. And I had just cleaned the chairs at the end of the week because that's a weekly thing. Like every Friday, the chairs get cleaned and it rotates who has to do it. So like last week was my week, and so I was like confused because I just cleaned them. Like, why do they need to be cleaned again? They're going to be cleaned again on Friday. Like, did something happen after I left? Like, what? So I go in today and I'm like looking at the chairs and they're fine. And so I work with two other people in my area. So I got added, another person got added, and then another girl is in that room with me, but she was not added for cleaning the chairs and sofas. So that other girl, she talks to the person who sent that message out originally. So in the morning, after I looked at the chairs, didn't see anything wrong with them, I asked her, I was like, hey, do you have any idea why I got asked to clean the chairs? Like, I don't see anything wrong with them right now. And she just like looked at me like, why are you talking to me type of look, like I was like, what is the point of that? I didn't say or do anything, but in my head I was just like, what is the point? So I just like turned around and start walking, and I was gonna go talk to my supervisor to like ask. And on my way out, she was like, why would I know anything about that? Like, what is the reason for the attitude? What is the reason for the attitude? Even if you had a bad morning, I did not do anything to you. So what is the reason for the attitude? Like, self-regulation, emotional regulation, please. Please learn how to do that. At the end of my shift, I leave. Like, I literally just leave. And I get this notification from my work app. And oh my gosh, like, so good. Such a good message. It said, like, thank you at blah, 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 blah. Like, person 1, 2, 3, thank you for helping with blah, 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 blah. I wish we had more hands so we could get this done faster. Oh my gosh. So we have like morning and afternoon people. 4 people were included in that thank you message, and there are 6 people working in the morning. So I know that I'm not being like self-centered and thinking, oh my gosh, this is directed towards me. Like, that was directed towards me. At least 50% of it was directed towards me. And like, again, right when I leave too. I wish we had more hands so it goes by faster. So yeah, I mean, that set me off, just that in of itself. But then of course the fact that like I am always getting so frustrated and irritated with the fact that those people who were in the group with the thank you message don't do their job. But yet here I am getting like called out in front of everyone that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not doing my job. Like, no, I don't think so. First of all, the person who, like I said, me and my other coworker had to clean all this stuff, and then my other coworker got to just make some copies and like cut things out. They go and like do other things before they help clean up, reset, like do all that stuff for our area. So it's usually me that has to clean everything up, or me and my other coworker if my other coworker is around. and we're left to clean the room and everything. And it's like, okay, like, we're all working together. We can go help each other out. But before we do that, let's clean, reset, like, do everything that we need to do in our area first together. And then as our little group, we can go join the big group. But yet, they just go. And then I'm being told, like, why am I not using my time to help them? Like, oh, I'm not using my time to help you guys because I'm using my time to do what this other person over here should be helping me do. If we did it all together, I would be done faster and I could go help you guys more. But here's the thing, I have tried to go help them before, and I get, oh, we don't need your help, or oh, you can do this little tiny task, like measure something. And then I do that, and they're like, that's all we needed. And I've also gone and like helped with something, and then while I'm doing that, like while I'm doing the task that they give me, they just leave and they don't come back. And I'm just like, I finished what I was tasked to do, and then I'm just sitting there. They're not coming back. And so, like, what am I supposed to do? Just keep sitting there? Like, I'm pretty sure they just like, I know that we don't get along, but they're flipping it now where now it's somehow my fault that I'm not helping them when they don't let me help them in the first place because I don't know, they don't like me. Like, I get it. Like, you want to have time with your friends, and it's weird when there's like an outsider that's with you. But if you want me to help, then just deal with me being the outsider that's there while you're hanging out with your friends. Or be okay with me not being there, but don't call me out in front of everybody and say that I'm not there. Because it's not like I'm purposefully not there. I've tried. And I've also done a lot of other stuff that I should not be having to do, or at the very least should not be having to do on my own, to make up and compensate for the person that works with me that doesn't do it and just goes with their other friend coworkers over there. So yeah, I'm like really frustrated and upset. I can't wait to go in there tomorrow and just like look all of these people in the eye. Like, it is so ridiculous. One time I walked in and someone from another pod was in the pod that they weren't supposed to be in. Like, the stories that I have, you guys, it is just wild. Like, the most recent one, other than what I just said right now, the most recent one that I can think of is, I think it happened last week. And like I said, we have different areas. So someone who was in an area that they weren't assigned to, they were in there and they were just talking to the other people who were in their assigned area. And there was a kid in there and they were just sitting like on the rug, all alone, nothing to do. And my coworkers were just talking to each other and like paying attention to each other and not the child, which is their job. Oh my gosh. And I'm not doing my job. Like, I need to stop talking about this because I'm just gonna go in circles. That was my vent. That was my story time for today. I need to edit this and yeah, put it for schedule, get in the shower. Like, I need to get this anger out of me somehow. I need to go do some things. So I hope that you enjoyed this, I guess. Be frustrated with me in the comments, please. Show your support. I just cannot believe this. But yeah, hopefully next week I will get to do something other than a story time about how I'm so mad. But until then, so I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing year, and an amazing life.